somewhere else, or have heard of, or at least know of, because it's focusing with our little friend here, Gunter. So if you don't know what I'm talking about already, you really should. By the way, that pro low cost, yeah, I don't think that's very accurate. Slow attack speed, yeah, that's pretty accurate. If you don't know, Gunter is semi-known for his very cool ability, ORGALORG. I actually know the story in the show. If you don't, basically ORGALORG is like, I think he was like he's some like weird like powerful guy. I don't even know exactly who he is. I'm pretty sure Gunter is ORGALORG. ORGALORG got like, he's this like really powerful being that basically got trapped into Gunter, this little penguin that basically became a servant or slave to the Ice King. They seem pretty good friends, and I think they are. I'm pretty sure ORGALORG's sort of like a separate character to Gunter. They're almost like, ORGALORG almost created Gunter, but they're still very like separate people. But it's pretty cool. It costs $30,000. I will tell you this now. Is very incredibly underwhelming. This is, by the way, what I mean by it's definitely not low cost. $30,000 is a lot. Almost as much. It's the second most expensive upgrade in the entire game, and since I usually use, well, Golden Violin, it's the most expensive upgrade in the game, so very powerful, pretty useless. So if you're wondering what we're going to be doing here, since it basically seems to be the main thing I know how to do, ultra buffing. I actually now have 2 of these, by the way, so one of them is going on Jake and one is on Mouselin. So the only difference this time is he's not an actual character, so I know I'm totally missing things, but the only ones I found: Siren Hat, 30% attack speed, and Flower Crown, 2 range. I didn't spend too long. I'm sure there are other upgrades that give boost to allies. It's just, it would take a long time to find. That's the truth. There are a lot of trinkets in here. Some of them give buffs to allies, very few, but some. But I honestly have no idea which. Upgrades and allies are 5% cheaper. That could be useful. Allies, 5% cheaper, but we're gonna ignore that because that's just price. Bow tie, attack speed, well near female character, excluding allies. Nope. I'm gonna take one quick last look, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, is because I don't want to miss anything obvious. I know I'm gonna miss stuff, but I at least want to prove to you guys that I didn't ignore everything. There's nothing in Epic and Super Rare, that much I know, but I feel like there was more things. There might not be, but I feel like there was more things. I don't know, I'm just saying, don't blame me too much if I miss something. The ally upgrades really are quite useless, so, well, I just usually ignore them. So, yeah, we're gonna get into this. So we have some buffs, mostly we're doing traditional buffs. We're gonna do it on a snow map, obviously. It's probably the easiest, knowing the fact that his range is practically non-existent. But I mean, he's also ice. He's Gunter. This is where he lives, so we have to do it here after all. Our day's been going pretty good so far. My day's been pretty good today. Nothing too incredible, but nothing. Okay, right, so, I mean, we could start with him, because he is cheap, but he's really weak until he gets this. Even after you get this, he's pretty weak. So basically our goal is to make him not suck. He's really useless. So I want to start with my money-making Finn build. We don't have camera protection. We are going to go for Cobra, Monkey Farmer, just make some generalized money. And we're actually also going to place a 0-0 Dr. Monkey. I think that might be important. I'm not sure if it will be, but the D-camo, at the very least for Finn and Overlord, because unless they give it to him, which they might, but I don't think they do, he does not have camera protection. So this is his range. It'll get a bit bigger from some buffs we give him plus that, but really, this will give him, this is actually pretty cool, Bottle Shadow into 3 last shards from the popping power. That's pretty good. But then it's the $30,000 ORGALORG. Unleashes ORGALORG's cosmic power from massive popping. It's a pretty cool upgrade name. It looks weird, but it definitely can look cool. I kind of wish he got bigger, because he sort of stays this similar size, and he just, like, he goes up to Finn's, like, leg, if that, and even once he's in his ORGALORG form, so I gotta admit, game, or developers, or whatever, Ninja Kiwi, it looks really lame. You could have done something so much cooler. Personally, can I tell you what I really want? I understand that Super Monkey has a Sun God ability, and that's usually where this is from. And I understand that they didn't do it for them, so they probably won't do it for this. But I wish he stole Super Monkey's sacrifice ability. I mean, I guess Super Monkey does have a sacrifice for his ability. It's just you basically pay money to use his ability. But in BT6 and most BTD games, the Sun God, the Sun Temple, more specifically, it absorbs towers when you buy the upgrade, and they make it stronger, which is a really cool characteristic. Also, our defense is very weak here, so just to be safe, we're gonna buy that. But yeah, it was a very cool thing, and I kind of wish Overlord had the same ability. He just turned into this, like if you sacrifice, it didn't have to be that great. It could have been like, sacrifice Ice King, he now freezes Bloons. Sacrifice Princess Bubblegum, he now gums them. Sacrifice Flame Princess, he sets them on fire. And those stack, or, I don't know, something. Sacrifices Sand, he now has more pierce or damage or something. If that is a thing, I really don't know where they explain that at all. But it's a little, I don't know, it's a little underwhelming. You'll see what I mean soon. I'm sure you will. But $30,000 is a lot to save up for, so you're not going to see what I mean that soon. There's a reason I've got side the back here, because useless. He's an ally that costs less than $1,000. You shouldn't expect him to be good, but like, still, he's not going to soar up to 30k. So instead, we're going to, honestly, I'm going to keep side back here just in case. And when I say just in case, I mean, this guy really, I feel like I should stop saying this. I'm saying he's bad constantly. If they buffed him and he's now good, I'm going to be very embarrassed. Happy, I guess, but definitely embarrassed. But I mean, I don't know. I guess there's a decent chance some of you still don't know what I'm talking about, or still haven't seen this guy in action. So he's not boring looking. He doesn't look bad. He's just a little underwhelming. Or at the very least, not nearly as cool as Super Monkey's Sun God. Though to be fair, it would be pretty weird if this guy, because I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but it's still a common ally. You still get it early game. In fact, I think it was like my 3rd or 4th ally. If they actually made him that overpowered, it would be really OP. Yeah, no, nothing else to say about that. That would just be really good. I mean, to be fair, unless you're doing deflation in emotion games or something, which is actually where I first tested this, fun fact, you are never affording this early game. It's just, like, at the stage of the game that you get him, you won't have any money making except Brofist. So, yeah, I mean, unless you get really unlucky with common records. So yeah, he's cool. That's the main thing. I think he was just used as something cool. Honestly, it might have been a secondary update. Or I kind of wish his upgrade was secret. They could have done that. They could have made it so it requires level 7 Ice King or something like that. So that way they could have actually made him good. Or they could have made him an epic ally. That would have been so cool if they made him an epic ally. So you don't get him until the end and you're like, wait, why is this guy still an epic ally? He does like no damage, super cheap, doesn't have anything special about him. And then you see Overlord, he's just so powerful, like stronger than a tech terror. Which he should be, by the way, because he's more expensive than a tech terror. Gonna ignore that for the time being. We might have to upgrade size soon, man. We need Overlord, please. It's only $8,000. No way we're getting $8,000 anytime soon. I mean, he's not doing bad. Truthfully, yeah, no, he's doing too bad. He's more pops inside, barely, and that's going to change. We're dead, right? No way we're beating that. Okay, I'm just gonna stay above $5,000. That's what I'm gonna do. But unfortunately, we definitely need to get just a double shot, multiple shot with side. That should be enough. So now we're gonna go for 35k until the upgrade. Because, yeah. If you're wondering, truthfully, the main reason if you're wondering why I don't exit out of the game, I know you can do that. Truthfully, it's a big waste of time, and coins are useless. They because you continues and powers, I've used like 3 powers ever, and I really don't plan on using them. And continues I really only use during videos because it's annoying to edit. Truthfully, that's the main reason. I'd rather spend the coins in game than edit out of game because it saves me time. But anyways, Cyclone, just to make sure we beat that, because we are now, even with that 5k thing, only $500 off Overlord. Okay, so we have to do this. We have to wait for this round. It'll be ready for round 40. The ultimate, unimaginable power of Overlord. So that's what he looks like. You guys are a little disappointed if you haven't seen him yet. He's still shorter than Sai, I think. That's just sad. He looks sort of cooler when he attacks, if we get to see this soon, and see his face. So it's basically an alien that just pops out of Gunter's head. It shoots like sunbeams. The actual attacks are pretty cool. And as you can see here, it's not like it's weak or anything. It's just disappointing. We are now going to self-in, though, because I want to see this guy do more of the work. In fact, we're actually going to go for you. In part, simply so, more money. But also, oh, Moab, this is a good test. So this is him against the Moab. Yeah. So impressive, I know. So, yeah, shot. Which is why we're going to be buffing him, in case you're wondering. Also, so much for that 5k I was saving. Whatever. Doesn't matter. This is not a real challenge. Obviously, we're not actually... The goal is to beat Impossible, I guess. But, like, I'm not, like, desperately trying to the best of my abilities to win. Also, yeah, I wanted another Dr. Monkey. I'm going to put him here. Can you even pop purple balloons? Wow, that's sad. Like, I honestly don't know what else to say besides that's sad. Because there really isn't anything else to say. Like, it's really sad and disappointing that he can't do anything. I've even given him buffs now, and just to put it into perspective, I'm not giving him, like, crappy buffs. I'm giving him pretty good stuff. So, you know, it's a little bit disappointing. Sam, throw you in a corner. Are there even any more buffs to give? This honestly might be him fully buffed, except Lemon Hope. There's Lemon Hope, yeah. And in case you're saying Water Nymphs, I'm not even going to bother, honestly. He's not worth it. So let's do this. Let's do some Lemon Hopes, because why not? Here we go. Fully buffed Gunter, aka Overlord, and his almighty greatness. Almighty power selling you, because I don't like the missile. No, so almighty greatness, beating zebra balloons. And now against ceramics, actually, it's a lot better than I remember. To tell you the truth, he did absolute squat against Moabs, but against ceramics, he's actually doing a really good job. So that's pretty impressive against ceramics. I mean, again, compare price-wise to Sun Avatar, so when you think about it that way, it's not impressive, but when you don't think about it that way, at least, no, even the ROMs, he's doing better now with all the buffs. He's not too horrible. He's not good, but he's not too horrible. So we're gonna get Sai here as a backup, because I don't want to lose the second this guy, well, loses. We're gonna see how well he does. I guess we're going to the end of the Impossible, not sure if we really will. Probably will, just why not. We're gonna do a base Fame Princess because I want the Wish Orbs. Why wouldn't I want the Wish Orbs? That's the truth. But yeah, he's still a little disappointing, if I gotta say so myself. We're gonna get all the Lemon Hopes, even though they don't stack anyways, so we're gonna do that. And then, I mean, we could place more of him. You wanna place more Overlords? Sure, it's a little disappointing if we don't place more, so we can have 2 of them. Because of a little friend over here. So sure, let's go for a second Overlord. Thought it was lame enough with 1. Nope. We better have 2. Also, I just realized otherwise this video would be very short and very boring. Just over-buffing. I mean, I'd like to believe that most of you come simply for the thumbnail and then me stay because I'm talking or saying something interesting, sort of. I do believe, though, it would probably be the most interesting if I just talked about me talking. I don't know, I find that sometimes goes on for a very long time, very long chain of events. Anyways, we're saving up for our second Overlord. They're expensive. I don't know. I mean, it's nice that he's in the game, like, obviously. Gives me one more thing to do, one more interesting thing to do, while I wait for level 7 heroes, good motion games to play. While I wait for stuff like that, it's nice that you have someone like Overlord to come over and be like, hey, I'm random, I'm not that good, but I mean, I still exist. I'm still something random and interesting you can do. I'm honestly a little surprised though that he doesn't keep throwing his, like, glass shards or whatever. I think it is like Sunbeam energy, right? It kind of looks like fire the more that I look at it. His attacks, like, they look, obviously not like Flame Princess fire, but they look more and more like fire the more I see it. Anyways, that doesn't really change anything. ZMG. I don't know what I was saying there. ZMG, how well do we do with a singular Overlord Ultra buff? Attack speed, I guess. It's not even gonna last. Yeah. I mean, like, what are you really meant to do? That's just sort of all there is to it. Yeah, that's sort of all there is to it. I mean, we could always say, like, how long he can solo, but we basically already lost that, because Sai, he's already had to save us a number of times. Attack speed, just cuz. We're not even gonna beat ZMGs. This is really sad. But you know what? This is kind of it. So, Overlord. If you haven't seen him yet, this is what he does. This is probably the reason you haven't seen him yet. Feel free to use him. He's not very useful, but I gotta admit he is pretty fun. That's something I've said already, but he's fun. There's something else you can do with him. And you know, if you're like me and you have Warrior PB, you can always get 2 of them, because what isn't better with 2 of them? A lot of things, but whatever. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Did I already say it was Wednesday? I know I asked how your day was. I know I said my day was good, but I do not think I said it was Wednesday. It's Wednesday, in case you didn't know. But yeah, there isn't all that much to do. I really do. I know you guys have been begging me to play BP6 and stuff. I have heard you. I'm not ignoring all of you. But the truth is, I find I get bored with BP6. I can't think of anything to do. Every once in a while, I'll think for a while, come up with a good idea, and I'll do it. And it turns out okay, but I find I often struggle to find some good ideas, good things to do. But we'll see. I'll continue to think about doing a BP6 video. I know you guys still really want it. If you actually have ideas, when you give a suggestion, but like a game suggestion, you have almost like a video suggestion with it, makes me more likely to do it, just letting you know. Not that it needs a video suggestion. I do have an imagination. I can't think of things on my own, but not always. Oh man, this is getting really bad. Well, I want to save for our second Overlord though. I feel like it'll be sad if we don't. Also, can I just say, I feel like it's starting to sound very weird saying Overlord over and over again. Also, because I feel like I'm totally butchering the pronunciation. Orgalorg. Orgalorg. I think it's Overlord. But I mean, it sounds like all I hear now is or. I hear Orgal, like, it doesn't sound right. Okay, we can't die now. Come on, beat this last CMG so we can get our second Overlord. I swear, it's mutating into one syllable, just like Overlord. And I have no idea why. I mean, that's probably why. There we go, it's got a second Overlord, then prepare to die. So let's see, 2 Overlords. Do they have the power? Do they have the power? I don't think so. But this is going to be probably it for today, because I have a feeling we're going to lose to this. I hope you guys still enjoyed. Please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribing to join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day. It's super nice, and I really do appreciate it. We are already nearing and actually getting very, very close now. I think we're actually either at 275 already or very, very close to 275. But even what I was actually going to say is we're getting closer and closer to 300 subscribers, which is very, very incredible. I appreciate every last one of you guys. But yeah, let me know if you have any video suggestions, game suggestions, including BC6, I guess, even though I have heard it from most of you. I have heard it. But, you know, I guess the more you guys say it, the more likely I am to do it, so might as well. Beyond that, I guess just keep on going. And wait a second, I can't beat this. And he didn't even get that. Wait, are 2 Overlords actually good? DVTs, ooh, this is, oh, right, they have no hammer section. Okay, guess we lose to DVTs. Forgot that no hammer section. Well, anyways, that wasn't, we probably did to them anyways. I'm opening this, and if you're wondering why, it's because I want Boomerang. It's for a secret achievement, if you didn't know, to have Wizard, Sniper, Dart, Boomerang. I think Ice is included, but it might not be if it is. Don't know why. I had all of them, and I think I got the achievement too, but then I sharded my Boomerang monkey, so I want another one. Also, to end off today, just so it's not too boring, in case you can tell, I was actually opening commons. That's how desperate I was. We're going to be opening up an epic whistle, because it seems like I get enough shots for one of these literally every video. Anyways, or I just forget to do them too often. This is actually really good. Glasses of Nordicon, I very much so appreciate you, because for anything that's not DVTs, unless you're using Super Monkey, because he gets infinite range. Anything that's not Super Monkey, or using, like, you're struggling for DVTs, Glasses of Nordicon are way better, so that's pretty good. I already said too much, so you know what? Have an incredible day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!